And I'm gonna tell y'all the truth about Canelo. Easy, man. Cakewalk. Easy. Y'all sitting up here, y'all praising this dude. This dude was nothing.
We back in the gym. And I got my hair done. Shout out to the braider. My hang time. We've been working all day. All day we've been working, baby.
Yeah, the size, the power of Canelo. He's got the guy. Then all of a sudden you go back and you say, wait a minute. The other guy's faster. The other guy's craftier.
Floyd Mayweather has reportedly urged Canelo to steer clear of Terence Crawford after witnessing alarming new training footage. Mayweather was said to be taken aback by Crawford's explosive speed, precise footwork, and crisp combinations. The leaked clip reveals a sharper, more focused version of Crawford than many expected.
We can't overlook. You never overlook any opponent. We can't base everything just off power.
Floyd Mayweather has never shied away from bold claims, and his statement about Canelo Álvarez is no exception. Reflecting on their 2013 bout, Mayweather reminded the public that he was already 40 years old. When he handed Canelo a decisive loss, he emphasized how easily he handled Canelo in the ring despite being past his prime, suggesting that the Mexican star is overrated. To Floyd, the widespread praise Canelo receives fails to align with what he showed when they met. It is a stark reminder that experience, timing, and intelligence can overpower youth and brute.
You can take a guy like Canelo. This guy can do. He can pick and choose who he want to fight. And I'm gonna tell y'all the truth about Canelo. Easy, man. Cakewalk. Easy. Y'all sitting up here, y'all praising this dude. This dude was nothing. I was almost 40 years old when I cooked this dude. Easy. Y'all always disrespecting our fighters.
Live only on DAZN, June 28th. Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr. Buy now at DAZN.com/box.
Floyd Mayweather has long held suspicions regarding Canelo Álvarez's physical evolution. He openly accused Canelo of steroid use, citing the fighter's failed drug test in 2018 as a blemish that cannot be ignored. Mayweather, who has built his brand on discipline and clean competition, pointed to inconsistencies in Canelo's physique and performance as red flags. For Floyd, the issue goes beyond personal rivalry. It is about upholding the integrity of the sport. He believes that accusations like these cast shadows over every win Canelo earns, especially against smaller or less physically dominant opponents.
Canelo, and the list goes on and on about athletes that's been cheating.
Been accused of cheating or been proven?
No, been proven too.
This been proven.
Yeah. Oh, Canelo. Oh shit.
This been proven.
Lance Armstrong.
Okay.
And then Canelo talking about it was the steak that it was the meat that he was eating. So okay, now you eating. I guess you eating steroid cows. Man, these boys kill me.
Jeff Mayweather added an exciting dimension to the buzz surrounding Crawford's rise. In his view, Terence Crawford possesses a level of versatility and skill that could make him a serious threat even to someone of Floyd's caliber. He noted that Floyd remains in exceptional condition, staying sharp with training and staying close to the sport. Jeff floated the idea that should Crawford defeat Canelo convincingly, a clash between him and Floyd might become not only possible, but in high demand. Such speculation brings anticipation to a fever pitch and positions Crawford as the bridge between past legends and modern greatness.
Everybody acting like Bud is the second coming of Mayweather. Y'all got the game fucked up. Mayweather actually didn't get hit. Bud gets hit by dudes that, like, who on Bud's resume is an equivalent of someone on Floyd's resume? So that's it right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, Floyd not getting hit by elites, Bud getting hit by non-elites, and somehow y'all think Canelo not about to touch.
During the recent face-off between Canelo Álvarez and Terence Crawford, tensions flared when Crawford gave Canelo an unexpected shove. Far from being thrown off, Canelo responded with a grin and admitted he felt more fired up. The incident, while dramatic, added an extra layer of intensity to an already electric build-up. Panel's response suggested he thrives on confrontation and pressure, and the moment fueled his determination. It was not just a show for the cameras. It was a psychological moment that sparked deeper engagement from both fighters, elevating expectations for their battle.
Canelo, what did you think about the shove, that moment that happened on stage?
Oh, I'm turning it on right now.
Right? Yeah. Did it make you want to go harder for the 13?
I don't know, but made me feel more excited.
I love it.
I'm gonna train so far.
Crawford has never hidden the influence Mayweather had on his evolution. It is not merely about copying techniques. It is about adopting a mindset, Like Floyd, Crawford has structured his career to maintain control, negotiating smart deals, building his brand, and staying focused on long-term goals and training. He has embraced discipline and detail, making every move count. While the two fighters have distinct personalities, their mental frameworks share a common thread: outthink the opponent, control the narrative, and win not just in the ring, but in the business of boxing.
But I know how you is. You be sizing niggas up, bro. Keep it a stack. Did you in your head size up Floyd? Like, you know what I'm saying? If we was ever keep it real, boy, keep it real.
I'm never that type of guy. I think that's some grimy shit. Always been happy for him, been a fan of his, and I never imagined us fight. Yeah. I never looked at him like, man, I know I'll be this.
Boy, you capping, bro. I never thought like fantasy fight me versus Floyd.
Never. I never just was with a person and looked at him like, man, I'll beat his ass. Never. That's some hating type shit to me.
Like plotting.
I ain't never been that type of person ever.
When Floyd speaks about strategy, it comes from lived experience. As victory over Canelo remains a masterclass in how to defeat a dangerous fighter using intelligence rather than aggression. Floyd's advice to Crawford was clear: do not engage Canelo on power. Instead, dismantle his confidence through movement, rhythm, and awareness. Crawford, known for his ability to adjust mid-fight, seems uniquely positioned to follow this advice. The fight is not about who hits harder. It is about who thinks faster and adapts better under pressure. That is where Floyd believes Crawford can shine.
Terence Crawford jumping up from 154 to 168 and beating this quote-unquote version of Canelo Álvarez would diminish the accomplishment that Floyd Mayweather accomplished beating his version of Canelo Álvarez. Is it two different versions of Canelo Álvarez? And obviously, Canelo Álvarez is 62 wins, 2 losses, 2 draws, 39 big wins by way of knockout. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer. He is obviously bigger. When Floyd fought him, it was at 152 catch weight, but it had no rehydration clause. So you might as well just say it was at 154. Now, two things they have in common is that Floyd Mayweather was 36, 37 years of age. Terence Crawford is 36, 37 years of age, going on 38. So he'll be 38 when he fights Canelo Álvarez. Floyd had already had 2 fights at 154. He had the fight with Miguel Cotto, and he had the fight with Oscar De La Hoya, right?
Miguel Brooks' insights are rooted in experience. He has tested both the raw power of Golovkin and the finesse of Crawford, and his perspective holds weight. According to Brooks, facing Canelo requires a rare blend of speed, intelligence, and toughness. Crawford cannot afford to coast on his usual rhythm. He must anticipate counter and disarm Canelo's pressure. Every round will test his patience and reaction. Speed. Brooks emphasized that this fight is not just about physical execution. It is a cerebral confrontation where strategy must evolve in real time.
You know, it's a wow. It's a wow fight. You know what I mean? It's two supreme athletes fighting against each other. But you've got to sway towards Canelo. Crawford's gonna have to, move up. And I knew when I boxed Golovkin, there's a big difference. Especially with someone that fighting a middleweight, a mediocre world champion's okay. But when you're fighting someone like, Canelo or Golovkin, it's a different kettle of fish, I have to lean towards Canelo, but, Crawford's very, very, very good.
You think Crawford still got the legs? Obviously, he's very much got great IQ in the ring, but he's very much a good mover as well. Do you feel like he's still got the legs to be maybe outmoving Canelo if he needs to?
Well, I don't know. I think when we look back at Mayweather when he beat Canelo, he's a mover. Crawford's not really like Mayweather in that aspect. He's more. He kind of sets his feet. And he's cute with how he approaches chucking shots and moving. You know what I mean? I think I think it's a different fight to Mayweather, and Canelo's obviously a different fighter from when he boxed Mayweather. But like I say, it's one of them what we've got to tune into and watch. You know, both unbelievable fighters, but I'd have to favour Canelo. Just his size and his experience and just his ring generalship, you know.
Among fans and boxing insiders alike, there is a growing belief that Terence Crawford represents the toughest opponent Canelo has faced in years. Of perception is not driven by hype alone. It is based on consistent performances, highlight victories. In the versatile toolbox, Crawford brings his ability to fight from either stance, adjust his tempo, and analyze opponents on the fly generates immense excitement. Many now see this matchup as a collision between two elite technicians with contrasting styles. Is the kind of showdown that reignites interest in boxing for a casual and hardcore fan alike.
I'm going to be real with y'all. Terence Crawford is top 5. Top 5, I'll die on that hill. He's my top. He might be top 3. He might be top 3. I just got to see what's up. But I'm going to be real. This Canelo might be the most fucking locked in Canelo I've ever seen in my life. My boy Canelo is too fucking locked. He's not even speaking Spanish no more. He's speaking fluid ass English. He's not even Spanish no more. Oh boy said, how will this affect the Canelo legacy if Terence Crawford beats you? He's not going to beat me. No, he's not going to beat me. But this will go down in boxing history. But he beat me. He's not beating me. No, you're not different. No, you're no different than no Spanish. Canelo is locked in. Yo, I'm telling you, this is that fight rap. I feel a little bit scared for my favorite.
Terence Crawford and his team know they cannot simply replicate what others have done. Their approach is customized from top to bottom. Crawford's style is a blend of patience and precision, and his ability to switch stances mid-round keeps opponents guessing. Against a seasoned fighter like Canelo, who is used to controlling the pace, Crawford must take risks not recklessly, but with carefully timed disruptions. He must reset the tempo, redirect the exchanges, and make Canelo uncomfortable in his own space. It is not just about outboxing him. It is about making him rethink his entire game.
How is Terence Crawford going to beat Canelo Álvarez? We need to talk about it. When we look at the guys who've had success with Canelo, we'll look at Bivol, we'll look at Golovkin, we'll look at Floyd, and we'll look at Lara. Yes, I'll throw Lara in there. Why not? I think all these fights are absolutely irrelevant coming into this bout. Some of them are just dated, or some of these guys' style just cannot apply. For example, a guy in Lara. If Crawford wanted to fight how Lara fought Canelo, he would probably gas out in 7 rounds, or if he made it 12, he just wouldn't get that decision. It's that simple. Let's take a guy in Golovkin. Crawford just simply does not have the punching power, nor do I think he has the gas tank at 68. He's not a good enough puncher to try to fight Canelo like Golovkin. He doesn't have the physical traits, even in the chin department. Then you have Floyd Mayweather. While both can have a bit of similarities, the speed, reflexes, technical prowess, IQ, timing, counterpunching, lateral movement, it's just too much from Floyd. I don't think Bud could take much from Floyd's game plan to implement it into his own success in September. And then you have Dimitri. The speed, the technical prowess, the IQ, the length is too much. So essentially, Terence Crawford is going to have to beat Canelo in a way that nobody has ever beaten him or gave him any issues in. I'm going to tell you exactly how Crawford's going to fight. He's going to fight like his damn self. It's too late in his career to change up the game plan. It's too late in his career for him to want to change up the game plan, come into a fight of this magnitude with a style he's never fought before. That will be a recipe for disaster. He's going to be more than likely off the back foot. He's going to be looking for counter shots. And I think there will be a point in this fight where he's simply just trying to survive. I like Crawford. He's an amazing pound for pound fighter. A different animal at 168. This is one of the greatest of all time. I see win scenarios for him, but I don't see him being realistic. I can see him fighting off the back foot, using his speed, timing, and feet to stay away from Canelo. But that's very, very, very unlikely, damn near impossible.
Oscar de la Hoya's warning cuts through the hype. He acknowledges Crawford's skills, but raises a fundamental concern: size in boxing, even when talent is equal mass and strength, can tilt the balance. De la Hoya has been in similar situations himself, and he knows how dangerous weight disparities can be. While the fight may look even on paper, the physical toll could favor Canelo. He cautions that excitement and money should not blind fans to the risks involved. It is a reminder that greatness must be balanced with caution.
Who? Canelo versus William Skull. William who?
Oscar being back in New York over here.
No, let's just say Canelo Crawford
in the history of boxing, and this is the facts.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
If you see Thursdays, Fact Thursdays, I speak the facts. All right, I'll even do it for you. A good little man has never beaten a good big man in the history of the game, unless you go back to certain situations with Pacquiao beat me, but I was a dead man walking anyway. But a good little man never beats a good big man, so it's a tough test for Crawford, but I'm not counting him out. The bottom line, and this is the truth again, it's a money grab. That's it.